Hello guys, this is Gabriel Roberts with Roberts Bushcraft. Welcome to Fishing Creek. This is in Halifax County in North Carolina. And this is a pretty big creek actually. It runs a good little ways. So we're just, you can probably hear the, on the bank there. We're looking for, shark teeth today. I don't know if you know anything about Fishing Creek, but it's, well known for being able to find shark teeth, whale bones, megalodon teeth. People have found all sorts of things inside of this. So, of course, we're out here to just explore, fish a little bit, and most of all, guys, just have a good time. It's actually really cool. I didn't realize it was as wide as it was. I've never been out here. Dad's been out here a few times. But it's actually a pretty wide creek, or at least where we're at. Probably been paddling about a half mile or so. We really haven't
Maybe. It hasn't been long.
But we decided to stop real quick, eat some lunch, and then we're going to keep on heading upstream so we can float back. That's what we like to do at least. Kind of work on our way there, and then when we're ready to get back on, we can just kind of float our way out.
There you go. Use
the
power of the creek to pull us back.
That's right.
If you guys tuned into our last video and you saw some of the cypress trees in the larger Chowan River, you're going to like some of these images that we're going to show you from the cypress trees that we're finding along the banks here.
Not bad. If you've been watching our latest videos, we've been eating these Heater Meals EX. And they're not bad. One of the reasons that these things are so good is because they're hot.
Yeah, they are.
And they use like a saltwater mixture that really gets those things pumping.
Yeah.
And they're just, they're steaming. They come out hot. So it's really good.
Hopefully that is, I can't see the screen very well. Hopefully that's in focus.
Guys, if you can get your meals hot, you've already won half the battle. Cold food normally does not taste very good.
Old life jacket. That's been there a while. Don't know that I'm going to mess with it. Don't know what's in it. Did you hear that? Let's go. You see it? You hear it? Which way?
That way. That way for sure. Dad, here it is.
Where is it? You see it?
Behind here.
Contact. We got it. Is it in there?
It's there.
Teacup gold. we're gonna radio in and let base know we've got it. Let's get out of here. With the riverbank being washed away, or the creek bank being washed away like it has, this gives you an idea of the root system of a cypress tree. All these little protrusions you see coming up out of the water, they look like broken off. They look like broken off old trees. But these are actually part of the root system of the cypress. And all of these that you see here, these things, these are cypress knees. This is part of that cypress tree there. And these roots, these are on down beside Gabriel. Let's see if we can pan in down there. You see them down here. Hopefully that's in the screen. I can't see the screen.
That's really cool though.
It is.
It's neat how far out they grow.
Yeah. It's magnificent.
But you really think about it, it has to. Because, I mean, like you mentioned, the way the side of the river, the side of the creek here will just wash away. Without a nice wide base, these trees would fall down really easily.
And we see that some of these cypress roots, or some of the sycamore tree roots, all of these will grow, they'll kind of intertwine.
Yep, no. Yeah.
One root system will get under another, and they all just seem to kind of hold on.
Yeah, they're all just kind of like, we're all in this together, pal.
That's right.
You let go.
You hold my hand, I'll hold yours.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. But look at that root system.
Like Dad mentioned earlier, everything just kind of hangs on. And you see right there.
You've got cypress roots, cypress knees down there, and then you'll see right beside it, sycamore. Large sycamore roots.
Big old sycamore.
That is so cool. They're all just kind of hanging on together. Look at that. We have to drag the kayaks out of the creek up onto the bank, around the deadfall, and then back into the water. And again, Gabriel's kayak is a breeze. Mine, not so much of a breeze.
100 pounds really doesn't sound like a lot, but spread out over it's a pretty wide boat, and it's almost 13 feet long. So when you spread it out over that, it and along with his gear, you definitely feel it while you're pulling it. That's for sure.
All right, we have come to the end of this leg of our journey. We're going to probably turn around from this point and go back. Crossed several log jams already, and Gabriel pulling his boat across those out of the water and up onto the side and around the log jam and back in is a little bit easier than it is for mine. His boat weighs about half what mine does. This is a heavy kayak. I absolutely love this thing, but she is heavy. 100 pounds going up the bank, across, up the hills. dragging across that grass, back down into the water. That's a job. But we're gonna start heading back this way.
I was very pleased to see how wide this actual creek is. I was thinking that it'd be a very narrow creek, or you know, just not quite as wide. But it's actually turned out to be pretty nice.
A distinct lack of mosquitoes and bugs. We have not.
Yes.
We've had one or two deer flies maybe bug us a little bit, but normally on the Roanoke River, out in the middle of the river, we're okay. You get along either edge, either side, and those bugs will eat you up. Out here, we're haven't been bothered at all, so that's been a very pleasant surprise.
It has been very nice.
All right, we're gonna paddle on back. Stick with us. Yep, there's a this is a massive sycamore. No, I'm sorry, massive cypress root ball system. And again, it's around a sycamore tree. You've got sycamore root and you've got cypress root. And again, the spiky looking things that come out of the bottom there, those are the cypress knees. And the cypress tree that those roots are growing from is right here.
Yep.
That one there. I mean, it's reaching way out there. Now, that's a big old cypress.
It's cool to me how they like know to do that, so they don't fall over. You know, it's almost like they know to do that, to grow so wide, so they don't fall over.
That's life.
That's really cool.
Is this it?
Yep,
this is it. This is the one I've been looking for.
You can tell because you can see where it drags the kayak. Right here.
Yeah. All right, let me get this turned around so you guys can see the size of this log jam here. I mean, it's a decent one. Look at that. That's a big one. So, looking forward to this. Heard all your gear sliding in the back.
Right. Well, it was a lot easier going down this hill than going up.
And going up. There you go, take that. Man's got to carry the weight of his own boat. And again, 100 pounds may not sound like a lot, but that'll whoop you. There we go, home stretch now.
keep a little rope up front, just so when we get up on shore like that, I can always grab this and maneuver my boat. And especially for hilly surfaces, when I'm on top of the hill and my boat is down lower behind me and I can't really reach my handle, good piece of daisy chain paracord works great. So
What in the world?
what are you doing beside me?
What am I doing beside you? You're the one pulled up beside me, guy. Let me get out of thy sir's way. Like it's my fault you fell in. I didn't make him fall in. He fell in. Kids these days, it's never their fault. It's always your fault. Dad's fault. You okay back there?
Yeah, I'm just bilging out a little bit of the water. Mostly just cleaning up a lot of the mud that came out.
Okay. Is that mud that you brought in with you after you fell?
Say what?
Is that mud that you brought in with you after you fell on your own? That's another big cypress. Look at that.
If you can get position right about where I am right now, you can try.
Get the hind end turned around. Hind end, the stern. Let's get the stern in position. Yeah. Directly in the center of the screen now. Not this dead piece that I'm getting ready to hopefully not run into. Oh, good. But there, dead center of the screen, that great big tree. That's an impressive cypress right there. Let's give you a look at the crown. What you would normally see, or what we saw at the Chowan River, these big knots here. These are what you would see just above the water line, and this is where a lot of the other vegetation would grow along the cypress. But this cypress tree is massive. I can't even begin to guess the diameter of that. Another sycamore beside it, but this one is just magnificent. See if we can get a shot of the knees on the way around. You see them all at the base right here. Another angle of the tree. And it looks like part of that sycamore tree is dead, so I don't want to hang around up under that too long. Look at those cypress trees. This is just so neat. And it's just, I don't know, I get a real kick out of these trees. And here is part of the cypress root system too. Over
That's
here.
a really neat spot. You can actually go over there.
Look at that. All right, folks, that's going to end our day on the water today. We've got a pretty strong storm coming in. Lots of consistent thunder, so I think this is going to be it's going to be a rough one. So we'll see you at the bridge. That's a neat cypress tree.
And the sky grows gray.
See if I can get her turned around now.
That 128T is very nice because you can get a very wide stance, and you can really, it just makes it easy to stand up.
When you're tired of sitting down all day after paddling, you don't have to get out and get onto the shoreline. You can stand up.
That's right. Yep, that 128 is really stable. It's a good boat.
You really get some tight turns with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're back. You're going with the current. It doesn't take hardly any time to get home. This is our takeout point. Getting this heavy kayak into the water was a chore in itself. You can see on the shoreline here, underneath the bridge, that there is a ladder kind of step system. Well, we weren't able to use that with this kayak because the rocks at the shoreline are covered in slick mud. So what we had to do is use the hillside going up next to it on the far side. So this is going to be a real chore getting this thing out of here.
Alrighty, folks. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Please drop a comment down below. Please share this video. And as always, may the wings of liberty never lose a feather.
God bless.